Hello everybody, this is Divya here, and today we're going to see incorporation of essential fats into the diet. As we have already discussed so many about different proportion of diets and different goals of diet as well, but the fat inclusion should be very much available. You cannot follow a diet completely taking off the fat from it. So how we have to incorporate the essential fats into it and what are the benefits behind it, we're going to discuss it today. So essential fats, as I said, it is a polyunsaturated fatty acid. Essential fats are not produced in our body. It is not synthesized in our body. So we have to adapt those fatty acids which is not produced through diet. So the only source is through food. So what are the essential fats, and what is called as essential fat is basically omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acid. These two fatty acids are really required to our body for various functions, to have a good metabolic rate, to have a physiological good blood circulation, maintaining your blood pressure and having a good digestion. For all so many reasons, for your whole physiological changes, the essential fats are required. And if the essential fats are not taken into the diet, as I said, it is not synthesized in our body. So if it is not taken or compensated through our diet, we have various symptoms as well, various deficiencies which can occur, which you would not know that it is because of deficiency of essential fat acid, like drying skin or easily broken nails and difficulty in digestion, and your other cholesterol levels goes higher, like unknowingly your triglycerides goes higher. When these essential fats levels are lower, these are the other symptoms you can face for. So what are the omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 are rich in, and how it can be incorporated into the diet? Omega-3 fatty acids are basically rich in fish, almonds and flax seeds, and all the nuts and seed products like pumpkin seeds and hemp seeds. These are the nuts and seeds which is very much loaded with omega-3 fatty acid, and there is always a proportion to be maintained between omega-3 and omega-6, because omega-6 is rich in cooking oils or the salad dressing or the olive oil which you have been using. These are rich in omega-6. So you always have to make sure that generally omega-6 has been taken care, but the omega-3 is somewhere been compromised, because omega-6 always cooking as oil is always there, and it is very much staple in our diet. And omega-3 we have to make sure, like the nuts inclusion, at least fish inclusion should be twice to thrice in a week. And flax seeds powder can be made into balls, or it can be added to chapati doughs as well, and can be given to kids as well. It can be added to chickis. The nuts need not to be only the peanuts with jaggery, it can be along with almonds and cashews as well, or walnuts. So the mixed nuts can be made, and it will be a healthy snack as well. So slow and steadily, it cannot be done overnight, but at slow and steadily incorporation into the diet would really help. So make sure essential fatty acids which is not produced in our body is compensated through the form of food.